Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you are all fine. So in our last class, what we have discussed? So in our last class, we have seen that second law of motion. What is meant by second law of motion? And before that, first law of motion, inertia, what is my force? These are the things we have discussed so far. So the second law of motion is nothing but when you are giving a force to a certain object, that force will be equal to rate of change of momentum. What is momentum? So momentum is nothing but what is that mass and what is that velocity for that particular. So if you are considering only that mass into velocity, that is called momentum. So change in momentum means P2 minus P1. Rate of change of momentum. Rate means time. So rate of change of momentum, we call it as P2 minus P1 divided by T, right? So P, instead of, you have to replace that mv2 minus mv1, or you can replace mv minus mu. Okay, so which is convenient for you, that you can give. Okay, so I welcome you for the today's session. The topic I know, force and laws of motion. You also know, I think so, right? Okay, so today we are going to see that numericals based on the second law of motion and that first law of motion, including that few numericals we are going to see that. In our next class we will see that third law of motion and conservation of momentum. Okay, so because once we covered the topic, then we will discuss about that numericals, means it will be very easy. Okay, so please take one rough note and do it. Okay, whenever I say do this problem, that time you have to do it. So the first one, the problem number 1, a hammer of mass 500 gram moving at 50 meter per second strikes a nail. The nail stops the hammer in a very short time of 0.01 second. What is the force of the nail on the hammer? Now you can say what are the given data. First, you have to read the problem twice and pick out the data. First one, a hammer of mass 500 gram. So notice that while reading itself 500 gram. Actually the standard unit of mass is kilogram. So the first step, we have to convert the 500 gram into kilogram. That's the first step. Second one, moving at 50 meter per second. Moving at means it has a initial speed or initial velocity. Okay. So whenever they gave moving at this much speed, moving at is the keyword for initial speed. So the hammer is moving this much speed and strikes a nail. Okay, strikes a nail. The nail stops the hammer in a very short time. So the nail stops. Once if you hit it, means after some time the nail will stop, right? Based on your force. How much time it has taken? 0.01 second. And what is the force of the nail on the hammer? So what they asked? Force of the nail they asked. First we have to know that what is the formula for force. What is the formula for force? Mass into acceleration. Acceleration how to find? Mass they given. Acceleration we have to find. So how to find acceleration? Acceleration is equal to change in velocity with respect to time. Here one velocity they given, another velocity they didn't give. Then we have to find the another velocity. But time also they give. So only the possible is another velocity you have to find. So from this one, you identified already, this is a initial speed or initial velocity. That means, see here, strikes a nail. So when you are strikes a nail with the hammer, with the help of hammer means, so after a certain time, it will stop, right? The nail stops. So the stops means it's a keyword for predicting final velocity. So the nail stops, which means your final velocity should be 0 meter per second. Remember that. Moving at means it has moving some initial speed. Strikes a nail, the nail stops. Stops mean it has a final velocity 0. So see here, look at the solution. Mass equal to 500 gram. So first step, you have to convert 500 gram into kilogram. So we have to divide by 1000. So 0.5 kilogram. So mass 500 gram. So you have to convert the mass into kilogram. So 500 divided by 1000. If you divide 1000 means 0.5 kilogram we have obtained. So initial velocity u equal to 50 meter per second, that is given. Time t equal to 0.01 second. What will be your final velocity? 0 meter per second. As you know already from Newton's law of second law of motion. What is the second law of motion? Force should be equal to mass and acceleration. Otherwise force should be equal to rate of change of momentum, right? So here force equal to m into a. So m we already know, a we have to find. The first step, a we have to, acceleration we need to find. So first one, acceleration. Okay, so acceleration, you know, instead of a I replaced v minus u divided by t. That means change in speed with respect to time. So mass 0.5, final velocity 0 minus u equal to 50 divided by 0.01, right? So 0 minus 50, as you know, minus 50. So minus 50 into 0.5, for this one decimal point, 10 will be gone. Okay, this 0 and this 1 point will cancel, so remaining thing. So 5 into 5 only you have to multiple. So here plus, here minus. So plus into minus, minus. So minus 25 will come. Minus 25 divided by 0.01. How sir we can divide? Here decimal point after how many digits will be present? 2 digit. So 2 digit means we have to multiple 100. That means 20 we have to move. That means only the possible we have to multiple by 100 denominator as well as numerator. After you multiplied and dividing that 100, you will get minus 2500 Newton, right? So this is your answer. So the force minus 2500 Newton, right? So actually that minus indicates, what does that minus indicates? So minus indicates the force exerted in the opposite to the direction of motion, okay, or movement. Okay, the force value should be minus 2500 Newton. So remember that. Okay, the next problem. A motor car of mass 1200 kg, that means kilogram, moving at a straight line with a uniform velocity of 90 km per hour. If velocity is slowed down to 80 km per hour in 4 seconds by an unbalanced external force. So calculate the acceleration and change in momentum, also calculate the force. So once you read the problem, what is the basic idea? So what is the data given? Just identify the data. Mass 1200 kg. Already kilogram they given, so no need to convert. So mass one value, and that means one data. Moving at a straight line with a uniform velocity of, means it has an initial speed. It is going with certain speed. That means we have to consider that point as an initial speed, 90 km per hour. So we have to convert meter per second. Okay, so remember that. So if velocity is slowed down, that means once the brakes are applied, what will happen to your speed? Automatically your speed will be decreasing, right? So initially it is going at certain speed. After you are applied brake, what will happen? Automatically that speed will be reduced. So 18 km per hour in 4 seconds by an unbalanced external force. So calculate the acceleration and change in momentum and calculate the force. Okay. So what are the things they have asked? Acceleration they asked, then change in momentum they asked, and calculate the force they asked. So shall we go and see the solution? Are you ready? Okay. So the mass value they given, mass equal to 1500 kilogram. Initial velocity u equal to 90 km per hour. So for that we have to convert into meter per second. So we have to multiply by 5 by 18. So 5 by 18 means once if you multiply with the 5 by 18, you will get 25 meter per second. And final velocity v equal to 18 km per hour, 5 meter per second. If you multiply with the 5 by 18 means that 18 will cancel and remaining 5 meter per second. So time t equal to 4 seconds they are given. So as you know, first what they said to find? First they said to find that acceleration. So acceleration means what is the formula? So as you know that Newton's second law of motion, F equal to ma. Okay. So a means acceleration, m means mass, f means force. So acceleration how to find? So first we have to find the acceleration from the given values. Okay. So as you know that directly you can use a equal to v minus u divided by t. Otherwise we can use this first equation v equal to u plus a. It is same only, both are same only. Okay. So that is after converting, this is before converting. Okay. So we have to find the acceleration first. So v equal to u plus at. So u equal to 25 and v equal to 5 and t equal to 4 second, and here 25, this will go that side. So 5 minus 25 minus 20, 4 in a into 4, 4a. So 4a equal to minus 20, a equal to minus 20 divided by 4. Okay. So minus 20 divided by 4, which is equal to minus 5 meter by second square. Okay. So minus 20, if you divide means 1 4s are 4, 5 4s are 20. So minus 5 meter by second square. This indicates negative, this negative indicates retardation or opposite to that acceleration. The acceleration gets reduced. That means deceleration. So that only this minus is came. Okay. So we go to the next problem. Okay. Before that, we have to calculate that momentum also. No, they gave calculate that momentum and the force. So two cases still remaining. Okay. So sorry for that. Okay. Anyway, so change in momentum. What is maybe change in momentum? Here, as you know that change in momentum is nothing but momentum means, which is the symbol P2 minus P, right? So change in momentum, that means P2 minus P1. So P2 means mv, P1 means mu. Okay. So your final velocity and mass minus your initial velocity and then mass. If you subtract means you will get this answer. So mass is a constant value 1200 and v 5 and u 25. So 5 minus 25, which is equal to minus 20. So 1200 into minus 20. So if you multiple means plus into minus. First we have to convert that symbol. Okay. So plus into minus. Then after 12 into 2, 24. Then 1, 2, 3, 30. So 24 after 30. So what is the unit, sir? mv minus mu. That means mass means what is the unit? Kilogram. V or u, both are same unit, meter per second. So minus 24,000 kilogram meter per second, that is your change in momentum, right? And so the next one, force. We have to find force. As you know that force equal to ma, right? So force equal to minus 6,000 Newton. Okay. So how it came? Force equal to mass into acceleration. So here force 1000, mass is 1200 and acceleration minus 5. So minus 5 in our previous, see, look at here, minus 5 meter per second square and 1200 into minus 5, F equal to minus 6000 Newton. If you multiply it means minus 6000 Newton will come. Okay. So this is the problem. So F equal to minus 6000 Newton. This minus indicates the retardation. Okay. Otherwise the force will be exerting opposite to that movement. So that only minus came here. Okay. So can you identify how to solve this problem? First, just look at the problem. So first, what they asked, acceleration they asked. So acceleration they asked means you have to use the formula A equal to V minus U divided by time. Okay. And change in momentum which is equal to P2 minus P1, which is equal to your mv minus mu. Okay. And then calculate the force. So they asked the force. So force equal to m into A. So mass into acceleration. Okay. So acceleration once if you found means, so you can find that answer for force. So always remember this. So from the problem, moving at certain speed means you have to take it as initial speed and the velocity gets slowed down. Slowed down means it is going to 90 km per hour from to 18 km per hour means the speed is reduced. Okay. So you have to identify that.